Let's go with the first comments. Yeah, I want live and I want live. But yeah, it's a part of life, you know. Life gets you busy with a lot of stuff. Yeah, we need me and Yusuf go to take a haircut. Yeah. Who's asking me why I'm like all the time talking? Explaining to him like that's like the life he's gonna be proposed like after you watch the live, how you gonna watch a live like without sound, without like anything, without like someone like talking. As a host, I need to do that. Like I need to do that. Like continuously talking about like whatever the subject is coming in front of me. I'm talking about it. It's no sense subject, but they have sense. But like anyway, like like talking and not naming any name and not like talking about like anyone. Joanna Larson, hey, 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 what's up? Hey again, yeah. Well said. Hey again. You good? I'm good, my friend. And you good? Still getting after it, yeah. Continuously, yeah. Live streaming, I'm trying to reaching out for like the right like timing, like for like gaining like a lot of people. I'm doing good, Joanna. Joanna Larson. Yeah, doing super good. Very grateful. Yeah, every day, every day it's a blessing that you are living. Every day is a blessing. Not complaining, nothing. Yeah, feeling very good. And you, how's your day? How's your week? Anything, I don't know, like nothing, like yeah, just spending some time, maybe family times after or something like that. Or yeah, having fun. I don't know. Yeah, about like really having fun. You know. Very good week. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, we stay optimistic, whatever the thing. Like always, always, like when you are positive, always, that's like you're gonna have like whatever you want. But if you are negative, like you're gonna have less. So choosing to be positive is the best way, for like living in this life. Like even like thinking sometimes you have a problem and you say that like how I'm not gonna focus with negativity, knowing that I have a problem, but you just like focus with the solution rather than like complaining or like yeah. It drain all my energy, those emotion. Sup guys, like and comment guys, like and comment, like and comment, double tap the screen. If you ever loved this channel once or like you came here before, double tap the screen. The more we get likes, the more we get people. So I'm gonna stay a little bit for this live, okay? We're gonna stay. Frank Rendo. Hello sir. Thank you. So much respect to you. Much love to you. Much love from Algeria. I could, I agree with you too. Yeah. I love people like that. I'm interested in making a purchase of some of your fluid either separately or mix it together. I don't do anything weird with them. I just display them in like Frank. Very strange. Like I'm gonna time you out, like bro, like 24. You need 24 hours to think about like what the hell you were like typing, like what like you crazy? But like no, it's not crazy. Like he wrote something for trapping me. I know, but like you cannot do that to me. Like you cannot. You just cannot do that to me. So yeah, nice try. I swear to God, I have someone like Joanna. You had someone in your life who was like obsessed with you. I have someone who's like not someone like I have three-person like that. I'm sure I'm not naming anyone. They are so obsessed with me, like to the point that they started to hating on me. Swear to God, they started to hating on me. Like I have one, like I get her, like I all the time get her, like and she know herself. I all the time like that's you, that's you, and she's continuously like coming. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like these people are like, like getting obsessed with success, getting obsessed with like, like lifestyle, changing your lifestyle, getting obsessed with a human being like you, like I'm advising you to not get obsessed with me. Like getting obsessed in a good way, like in a positive way, like bring me some positivity. Like don't bring me all like, drama. Like don't like saying that you don't bring me like yours, but like you get it. Like why are you hiding between account and doing all of that? That's annoying. But anyway, like yeah, it is what is that terrible story that's happening. Yeah, I swear to God, like they are obsessed, obsession. But like yeah, I'm dealing with that. Like trying to to deal with situation like that. It's crazy. And believe me, they are. They are. Because like I was like trying my best to say that like no, like it's not happening, but it was. Alaikum salam, yo family tunes. What's up? You good? Great. I'm good, I'm good. Chilling with my son, streaming at the same time, drinking coffee. Life is good. Yeah. Yes, all good. Migi wa Ranu Luffy. Who break your heart, dude? My heart is broken and is get fixed, and now like I have like a cold heart stone, like like no, I am not heartbroken. Yeah, I'm logical right now, like I'm not in love. I'm logical. I'm with the logic, not like letting myself to be like emotional a lot. Yeah, from time to time, if like I'm deciding to. Constriction meaning in bina bina constitutes constitute البناء. Thank you, Mia family tunes. We're dealing with the best people. Yeah, yeah, with the people, who are like coming like from good family, like who are like, I love people who are polite and respectful. And yeah, the people who are not polite, who are not respectful, they are hurt from the inside. And they were getting bullied, and they wanna now from that bullying, they wanna project that bullying on you or something that happened to them. They want to like they see you now, they project all of that for you, so you should be having empathy for them. I'm having empathy for them. They are hurt from the inside. I'm telling you, the people who are doing that, they are almost all of them, they are hurt. They were on some way, and they project all of that on you, like you are the responsible. They want to blame you, and their brain is doing that for them. But anyway, like that's like I have empathy for them. So keep trolling. I know that you were hurt. Like you were having like a hard time. And now you see me like, you feel that like I'm the responsible. Okay, I'm the responsible. Like let your anger go like from under, like get it from your chest. Like right now, like you're gonna maybe if you feel good, I'm gonna say that they trolled me and they felt good and they were happy now. That's beautiful. You know, if like I know that at least I'm healing you when you troll me. That's beautiful. But like if you troll me and still you are like in the same like like in the same situation, like that's what I having like a lot of empathy for you. That's going into the extreme. Like balance the shit, like don't like so whatever the thing, you know what it is. Every life is legendary. I'm telling you. Alcoholic sees birds. That's a beautiful influence. Yeah, especially for see. Like kids are watching sometimes, people like, like having like under the age, 13-year old, like alcoholics is the bird and like happy for writing that. You disgusting. Winning your head, like where you from, bro? Like don't tell me where you from because you're gonna get the hate of that country. Please don't say it. You don't represent any like country by like you're so disrespectful, you're so impolite that we don't want to know. We don't want to know where you're from. You understand me? We don't want to know because if you said it, like you're gonna blame the country, and the country has nothing to do with you. Because if you are disgusting, if you are a piece of shit, like why country don't have anything to do with you? So troll me, I troll you back. Like, what's up? I'm not even getting angry. I'm mastering the art of getting hated. That's an art. You don't know like anything about it. It's an art, the art of getting hated. Because like if you don't get this art, is like you try to control everything. You try to control that the people love me. Oh no, I should be behaving in that way. I don't simply don't care. I show up wherever I am, wherever the state that I am, and I don't simply care. I don't simply care, you know, because I'm not seeking for love. I'm not a baby seeking for love. Please love me. No, no. I'm planting seed. I'm bringing value. I'm doing this. I'm polite. I'm respectful. Point. After that, it's not in my control. I get it. That's like the most beautiful, like maybe understanding that I get from all my life, all my learning. I should be learning like from the first time. I should be learning that you cannot control stuff like that. Like don't seek for love. Don't seek for people to love you. I should be, having that. I will be, like in another place. But I was like trying to control like every like even if like I'm going outside, like I was like trying to, yeah, like if like how they gonna love me, they're gonna talk about me. No, it's not in your control. Like plant seed, do good, do your best. Hey, what's up, Gojo? What's up? Do your best, do everything, and like the rest is not in your control. So I'm planting seed, calling your mom, calling, putting a smile on her, like doing something good to her, like, planting seed. But your mom, like, it's not even an example. Like, I'm talking about like other relationship. And like in a relationship, nobody, like the most successful person in a relationship, most of the time they lose on relationship. That's where they lose because relationships are so difficult to manage. You should be understanding like human nature, like understand more. You should be like more understandable for the other part, having some understanding, some empathy, like some stuff, like not just empathy, but like I don't know, like like having some understanding for the other part and not be selfish and be selfless. It's a long story in relationship. People think that like I'm gonna be in a relationship and that's like the start of the relationship. We have a date at that date. Yeah, that date after that date and after like you're gonna have like your lifestyle all together, mix it all together. You should be understanding that you're gonna live with this girl gonna like share with you, you're gonna share with her. Like that's a long story. That's not like something that like it's gonna be happening like by magic, just like that. You should be like working on it. You understand me? Like a relationship that you don't work on حصلت لك كاسكيطة وضغط شوية. A relationship that you don't gonna work on it. سأسكت أنا. What is hard? Hard. Hard is hard is when you try to control stuff like that, control the weather, try to control like like people, how people are perceiving you. No, people they gonna perceiving you wherever they want. Like you cannot control that. I'm sorry. And for me too, like I could be like the best person here doing so much good and they still gonna hating on me. So why I'm gonna bothering myself in the first place and like saying that like why they hate on me, all of that. Like they hate on me, they hate on me. They love me, they love me. People who love you with everything, love all of you. Like you love your spirit, love your smile, love your voice, love everything. If they hate you, they hate everything. So I don't want to like focus on like who's like hating or like loving. That's in your control. You wanna love me? I'm open my heart. I'm opening my heart. Shani, what's up? You good? Oh yeah, I didn't saw. Yeah, like I'm continuously speaking. Yeah, that gets me like when I'm speaking about relationship, Shawnee. I get I get lost because like yeah, that's like the subject that like is like killing me. Relationship. Imagine if you are winning in relationship, Shawnee. Imagine if you are winning in relationship. You will be winning in everything. Like like I was reading the book like Art of Seduction. It's like he was like speaking about like it's not a seduction, it's the art, it's the art of like seducing like the audience, seducing the other part like for loving you, not just like seduction, like seduction. It's not that, it's not even that, like it's like it's influence, it's like something like that. And like he's speaking about like the human nature, and he's like having like a quote out there. He's saying like too many circulation in the markets make the price goes down, like the meaning of like always being present. Also like they get bored of you, they want they want you to leave. So like there is all like a human nature on that. Like I was like hearing also a psychiatrist once. He was like talking about like the importance of like a dad when he's going to his job, and the son he's imagining his father like working and like returning to him. That's crazy. In the human nature it exists, it does exist that like the dad like should be absent for a moment and returning. That's like giving like the children safety. He go and after he return, and the son he get to imagine. And that psychiatrist was like in war like world like two, like he's like I don't know, like he was like having like his parent was dead out there, and he was like lacking that. That's why like he made all his research in France, and he was like a big psychiatrist. I read that like long time before, like 2019, something like that. It was like reading like an article, having like a podcast with himself talking about that subject, especially that subject. He was talking about the importance of absenting, not like all the time being present and like all the time being all the time being accessible, accessible. Not all the time you should be that. Like it's you're gonna say that it's manipulation, and it's not manipulation, because if it was not manipulation, why the other party is using that? So if they're using that, and they say that Robert Greene in that book, he said that like there is some people who are born with those art attributes. So they master the art of seduction. They know how to absent. They know how where like they gonna be present. They know everything from they were born like that. And some people who are like a little bit not like comfortable with people, all the time hiding, those like who have like hard time. And he said that also about like something that if you were growing up with like a sister, that's gonna be, you're gonna be like having a lot of understanding for like a woman part, so you're gonna have like beautiful relationship. And the inverse too, like for a girl, if she has her brother, she gonna be like having like the art of seduction. That's crazy. It's a beautiful book, you should be reading it. Cause like when you see that book, you think that like it's something, or it's like just specify on like intimate relationship. Like no, it's not about that at all. It's about business. It's about selling. It's about like the human nature. It's about like how like the human is like feeling with like other human being. Like it's all like it's a science, a big science. It's beautiful. I love those stuff. You know keep the learning, like keep the learning loop, because if you get this brain to stop, he gonna like stop, and you don't gonna have like, you don't gonna be more articulated, on the future. You don't gonna have like stories to tell. You will be, like you will be stopping yourself. Even read whatever, read whatever the book, like try to learn something, whatever the thing, like even a recipe. But like in a day, try to do that. I'm dedicating every day an hour or 2 hours for learning whatever the subject, biology, psychiatry, like I don't know, history, like reading history about history, like simple as that, like learning how to draw, whatever, like for your brain to all the time being active, like you want your brain to be, like fresh all the time, and he need like to be on that loop of learning process all the time, staying on that zone, dedicating an hour or 2 hours in the morning, reading a book, listening to a podcast, educative podcast, learning a language. Did you know that learning a language gets you off depression because you are used to talk with your language? And like when you're gonna turn up in another language and you wanna talk this language, you're gonna get off of the depression. Chat GPT it or Google it. Please do it. Do it and see if like I'm saying something, if like I'm saying a lie to you. Say it, like type it, and you're gonna see, you're gonna get off depression if you like learn, a new language in your life, because like new words gonna be introduced in your language. So if you were used to say I'm bored, I'm tired, you don't gonna say that. You're gonna say it in another language, and it's not gonna affect your brain. So like it's like the stuff that we are repeating to ourselves. I'm worthless. I'm this. Don't say that. Don't say that all the time. Surprise yourself. Think about where, w- like the stuff that you went through, and they didn't break broke you. Think about that other people, they will be not be able even to survive something like that, and you did it. Think about that all the time, not like for tricking yourself, but like for understanding that you worth a lot. If you don't worth here, like you change the place, and you're gonna worth more. Like he was like giving an example about like a Coca-Cola, and he's saying that in the airport, Coca-Cola, her price is like expensive, and in a suite or on a store, it's like less, like less cheaper, because like the environment. Maybe here you don't worth, maybe in another environment you worth more. Maybe people like seeking for you, just for you in another place. That's why, like I said, that's why I said what I said. Like I said that like I don't gonna like feel any sadness after, like someone wanna like wanna get off like of my life, and he don't wanna like be in around me. I'm not gonna get depressed of him. I'm not gonna be sad. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna like feel good. I'm gonna like like yeah, living life and living even more, and like questioning myself, like losing on relationship. I'm older, like if it was not important for me, I will be not talking about it like that. It is important for me. Relationship are important for me. I love my relationship. I love every relationship that I did. But like it get to the point where I'm distracting myself. It get to the point where I'm losing a lot of time. It get to the point where it's not even funny. It get to the point when enough is enough. And like, no, I know a lot of people who forget themselves in the toxic relationship. Like a toxic relationship, like in a toxic relation, they forget themselves because they forget even what they worth, and they not don't see anyone like, and they forget that they worth something. And even if they like, I'm not staying one day in a toxic relationship. One day, that's crazy. One day, no. If the person is toxic, it's gonna not gonna change, I'm telling you. But anyway, you don't gonna like follow like my advice, that's for sure. But I'm telling you, I'm just saying, if someone is toxic, it's toxic. Like, yeah, it's toxic, it's toxic. Like, there is no like you're gonna change or whatever. You're gonna wait for him to change. Self-destruction, guys. Self-destruction. I have some family who, I have like Wahak, Yusuf. I have one of my cousins too. Like she destroyed all her life. You know, she's not a close, but like she's like, yeah. She destroyed all her life in some toxic relationship like that. I'm not naming and anything, like when I'm talking about like my family or my cousin, like or my friend, I'm not naming any name. You're never gonna know. It's just I'm giving example because respectfully, to the other person, I wanna tell stories like that. But like, yeah, I saw some people who destroyed all their life in a toxic relationship that don't worth anything. And I'm being serious, like 10 years, imagine losing 10 years. Like you're 20 and you get on your 30 and you say like, whoa, we were living in a relationship, and yeah, 10 years went, nothing from that relationship, just drama after drama. You lost your health, you lost your time, you lost your energy. What's up? Like, why you don't end up in the first day? First day, toxic, swipe it. First day, toxic, swipe it. Yeah. Like, because there is no a lot of time. You're gonna like, staying on like that's like even God created you for like you don't fall, you don't match with this person. You can be matching with another person. Like who said that it's a sin that you're gonna be with a lot of like girls? Like yeah, I'm gonna experiencing if like this girl is bringing to me like just drama after drama, and she's not stopping. Why? Like for sure, I'm gonna get rid of her. Getting in a new relationship, easy as that, easy as that. Yeah, like that. Cold stone heart. I never did that, but now I'm gonna doing it. Now I'm gonna doing it. Like I know who's like the person that like really works, and like for my audience, the people don't have anything to do with that. I'm just explaining like relationship stuff like that. I'm just explaining, and like I'm saying it in an anger manner because like I'm having like I swear like I saw some people like I have also my friend, he destroyed all his life for a girl, and she's not even beautiful, like she's he's handsome, he's like more than her like a lot, like in everything. She destroyed all his life. She destroyed all his life. I'm saying it the third time. She destroyed all his life. 12 years in a row. That girl was so toxic that he lost his teeth. That person. I swear to God. He lost his teeth. He lost his money. He was having like a store. He lost his store. And that was crazy. He lost everything. He lost his relationship with his parents. So what's the point of all of that? He was like arguing because of her. And she was never saying to him, stop doing that. You are destroying yourself. Never. I was all the time talking to him, talking to him, talking to him, explaining to him, yo, you worth more. You worth more. Pay attention. You worth more. Change the relationship. Go in another one. You never know. Like maybe you don't work like on like, and he was so persistent with loving someone toxic that she's hating on him. She's like trying to destroy all his life. And did, she did that. But thank God, like karma exists. I saw her, I saw him. I saw him in a good, good, beautiful, like I saw him in, in state, beautiful state. He was like, I was happy for him. I saw her, I cannot even explain to you. She gets older, obviously. Time don't wait. You were trying to destroy his life. wait for for the karma. Let's call it karma. I believe in God. Me, I believe that God is like but like yeah, karma or whatever, like the universe. But like yeah, what's the point is that like even she's trying to destroy all his life. He stayed 12 years. She gets what she wants. He didn't get what he wants. He gets a best life after that because the blessing of God and all of those stuff and karma, whatever. She get to be. I cannot explain to you like more. I saw her. I saw him. Like not like long time before. Like that's like say wallahi, bro, wallahi. We don't say wallahi, we say wallah, Allahu, Allahu, Allahi. We say Allah, Iman. Allahi, we say Allahi. We can say Allahi.
ما بديش كي تكون في الجملة بالك مكسورة.
We can say in it, yeah, we can say it. Muslim, yeah, Muslim. Your life
Yeah.
was really inspiring. You talk about creating better habits, working on yourself, and being your best. It is beautiful. Yeah, for sure. That's we were talking. That's like the subject that we discussed the most here. Yeah.
اليوتيوب اللي تجيك قال
Yeah,
أنا
my cousin, she's with me. Hey,
هلا
show us some love. Yeah. The Peony, what's up?
فيني
The Peony. The Peony.
فيني وراك
The Peony, what's up? Hello, cousin.
هلا تاكلوا
What's that?
بيتزا تشيف ما أعرف كيف سبوها
Look at her. She's addicted to dance. Yes, sir. See? Who loves that? Who love TikTok? You love it?
بلا تاكل
Ah,
بيتزا
TikTok تلعب حالك. تاكل ليمون.
50 بنان بيتزا 81
The penny. You funny, huh?
تاكلوا
قلت ما تعرفش كيف امك وكان
مالك رقر والله هذا السجود
ساسكك على كده.
في السبع عيد
No, don't do that with her, if you know.
آه آه أمم. أمم.
You get it, yeah. Oh my. That's Algerian vibe. Like,
آه
don't care. They simply don't care, Algerian. See, this is Algerian girl.
شو نهضر معاك؟ حنا ناكلوا نهضروا نقضوا ندير كلشي في خطر أمم.
Goodbye, guys. Thank you so much. Guys, listen. For the person who get inspired, I swear to God, like that's the content about it. Like I'm gonna be live, okay, after. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Take care of yourself, guys.